Right. Good afternoon, everyone. I just want to give a thank you to you all for being here today and just take a moment to express our excitement to present our group project, Disability Access Now. It's a full stack web application designed to address a critical problem, the overwhelming and often inaccessible process of applying for Social Security disability insurance, or SSDI. This process affects millions of individuals each year, with an estimated 44 million adults living with disabilities in the US, which is more than 13% of our population. Of those 44 million adults, 71% of applicants, or more than 31 million Americans, are denied benefits on their first try, which means that more than 2/3 of individuals who are already dealing with physical, emotional, and financial stress are forced to endure a grueling, confusing appeals process with little to no support. To solve this, we partnered uh, with our client, Rosalind Maney, the founder of Disability Access Now, who is deeply committed to fixing this. Rosalind knows firsthand and has experience in supporting individuals with disabilities, caregivers, and caseworkers. And she knows just how confusing and demoralizing the SSDI process can be. Her vision has inspired us to build a platform that doesn't just organize information, but actively guides and supports its users to ensure that they have the best chances of success. Now, I'd like to introduce our team of individuals who helped develop the application: Nick Weir, Evan Bowman, Farhan Abdul Kadir, and myself, Bruce McCampbell. At its core, our application addresses three major pain points. One, that there are just too many scattered but necessary resources that individuals must use to correctly submit an application. Two, even when people with disabilities do get the right resources online, it's often not made accessible to their needs and takes far too much time to actually finish the application. And finally, there's just a complete lack of personalized support. We're excited to show you how we've addressed these major pain points directly within our application. As a roadmap for our presentation, Evan will address how our web application is an all-in-one resource. I'll have Nick show you how our website enables users to be able to find their information quickly. And lastly, Farhan will show just how our web application provides personalized support for all of our users. I'll introduce our first use case before handing it to my colleague, Evan. Meet Alexis. Alexis is a 35-year-old who recently developed debilitating chronic illnesses, to leading to her need for an accessible option in navigating online resources. Struggling to make ends meet, Alexis decides to apply for Social Security disability insurance, but quickly she encountered some significant challenges. Evan?
Thank you, Bruce. Like you said, I'll be taking you through Alexis's user experience. Now, Alexis has a motor impairment that prevents her from comfortably using a mouse to navigate websites, so generally she relies on keyboard navigation. Now, our website is optimized to allow users to easily navigate through the entire website simply by using the tab key. Now, the main reason she came to this website is because she's been having a lot of trouble trying to track down all the scattered resources that she needs in order to successfully apply for disability benefits. So she's going to check out the forms and articles library. Now, this is exactly what she needed, since it's true as it's true with many things, you don't know what you don't know. So having a centralized hub of information that she can trust really gives her that peace of mind she needs to confidently move forward with the application process. Now, she is going to check out this first article here, since she knows she needs to access her full medical records, but she's not quite sure how to speak to her doctor about it. So she'll go into this article, and she doesn't have time to read it right now, so she'll bookmark that for later. And heading down to the bottom, she can see that there's already a file associated with the page. Now, this again prevents her from having to make another search for information. Now, heading back to the forms and articles page, she's going to check out the forms available to her. Now, she'll probably need this one later, so she'll bookmark that. And when she has time and wants to go back and view these bookmarked resources, she can access them via the saved resources page. And now I'm going to pass it off to my colleague, Nick, and he's going to speak about how our site enables users to quickly find specific information and answers.
Thank you, Evan. So we built our website so that different users have a meaningful, or different types of users have a meaningful experience. For example, if a user relies on a screen reader to navigate websites, making clear and logical site navigation is essential for their experience. One of the key features we've included is the skip to main content button, which allows a user to bypass repetitive content and jump straight to the section. So let's say I'm a user who does not use the mouse when interacting with the website. On many websites, I'd have to tab through 5 to 10 links to access my content. Now with our built-in button, when when the user reloads the page and hits tab, they are immediately brought to the skip to main button, which skips to the main content of each page, allowing the user to quickly get what they need. For a user that uses a mouse, this would be a hidden tool. So another valuable feature that we have is the keyword search feature. With it, a user can quickly locate specific articles or forms by simply typing in a keyword search, saving them significant time and effort. So let's say, for example, I'm a user and I'm looking for information on blue book letters. I can navigate to the search bar and type in the keyword blue, then hit enter. When enter is clicked, I'm brought to a screen that shows the results of the screen in articles and files. Articles are informational pieces written by Disability Access Now, and they're not official government documentation. Our files, however, are intended to be downloadable official forms. If I click the article blue letter book, I'm brought to the article page. If I'm on the page and I have a question or I need additional clarification, I can easily use the Ask a Question feature to submit an inquiry directly through the platform. So here, as a user, I'm going to ask a question, can I get Social Security disability benefits for any months before I apply? When the user clicks Submit Question, the question is then sent to the administrators, and the administrator's email account receives an email notifying them that the user has asked the question and what the question is. Users can then navigate to the Ask a Question section to view unanswered and answered questions on a toggle basis. So I can see the question that I just asked, and I can also see answered questions. If there were new answered questions that I had not read, I would get a notification that would be showing in other features. So these features work together to save users time and frustration, helping them stay organized and focus on completing their applications quickly and efficiently. Now, I'd like to hand it over to my colleague Farhan, who will discuss our personalized support for users.
Thanks, Nick. Now let's shift gears and take a closer look at the admin side of things, where I'll walk you through key features designed for site management. Admins receive email notification every time a user submits a question, and they can track and respond directly from the dashboard, creating a streamlined communication process. If you are on the website, you also notice a notification icon right at the top where you can quickly see new questions. So let's take a look at the question Nick asked and answer that question. And as soon as we answer that question and submit, the user gets email notification. Here we can see previous questions that have been asked, and we can see the questions that we have answered. Next, let's go to the manage log. Since our website is a pilot program, we only want approved users to have an access to our website. With our application, admins can review and approve user logins. And if they are employee, we can grant them administrative privileges. Next, we go to manage resource, where we can add new article. And as soon as we type here to the article, we see a preview of what the user would be able to see. And since we're building an accessible website, we're using a markdown language, which enhances the screen reader experience by providing a clear and structured format. You can also associate files with this article that are closely related. And then we save that. We can also upload new PDF if we want to expand our catalog of files and articles. We can also edit the content of our articles here to make it, to keep it current and up to date. You can also associate different files if you want that. We can also delete files and articles if they are no longer relevant or useful or outdated to our users. Lastly, we can edit the pages of our content, the About Us, the homepage, and the pending approval. The pending approval is what users see before they have been approved. This flexibility allows us to keep the content up to date and make the necessary adjustment as needed. And now I'll pass to Nick, who will discuss our accessibility standard.
Awesome. Thank you, Farhan. So we are so thankful to the wonderful Rory Hager for all their work and wisdom as our accessibility auditor and consultant. And so we're proud to announce that it's accessible to Web Content Accessibility Guidelines 2.1 AA standards. We paid special attention to users who only use keyboards and or screen readers, as well as other accessibility tools. Rory, just throughout the whole process, really helped us to just get in the vision of other users and to really think about things that are really, really important, and how a lot of common websites really fail a large section of our population by not having built-in accessibility features. So this is not the end-all be-all guideline. This is kind of our first attempt at it. There are other standards, stricter ones, that ideally, as the project goes on, we would like to see be met. But we just wanted to show you guys kind of just our stake on it. We weren't able to show 100% of all the accessibility features that we built in the essence of time for the presentation, but we still wanted to show you guys a very short slice showing how we built out each page specifically with different types of users in mind. The clip that you're about to see is specifically with using our navigation key or navigation bar with the screen reader.
Disability Access Now. Banner. Keyword search. You are currently on a text field. To enter text in this field, type visited link. You have one unread answer. Disability
All right,
Access
so
Now.
I hope you enjoyed seeing a little bit more about the accessibility features. Some users, that is, how they go to most websites. And so we thought it was just really, really important for this type of information that it was 100% the correct information and everything that all these types of users would need. So at this point, I will now pass it to Bruce, who will summarize how we've collectively tackled our problems and collected and addressed each issues faced by our users.
Awesome. Thank you, Nick. Well, today I hope that we've been able to show you how our application tackles the barriers to applying for disability benefits. And we truly believe our application addresses the major issues of there just being too many scattered but necessary resources. And we accomplish that by having our application act as an all-in-one stop. The application process taking too much time to finish, addressed by adding search and other key accessible features, allowing our users to efficiently access that information, and that there's just a complete lack of personalized support, which we solved by building in an admin support from the base of our application. With the help of Disability Access Now, users can submit their SSDI applications with fewer errors and less stress. The platform gives them support and guidance that they need, empowering them to navigate complex systems with confidence. Ultimately, this platform does more than just organize information. It transforms the SSDI application process into something really more intuitive, accessible, and supportive. Our mission is to give applicants the confidence and tools that they need to succeed, while also reducing stress for caregivers and caseworkers. By integrating accessible design and powerful admin features, Disability Access Now empowers users to take control of their application process and get the benefits that they deserve. Now, before I wrap up, I want to recognize Rosalind's incredible vision and the work that she's done with Disability Access Now. Rosalind's mission's always been clear: to make this platform a trusted resource for those seeking help in navigating SSDI, and we've been honored to have the opportunity to be able to contribute to such an impactful and necessary resource. Together, Rosalind and our team have created a platform where we believe that we've been able to successfully bridge the gap and really make a difference. I also want to give a special thank you to our instructor, Sam, and our accessibility consultant, TA Rory, and all of the amazing staff and administrators here at Prime. We are the Redwood cohort, and thank you for your time. We're happy to connect with any of you after.